We're here with...
My name's Jackie Tyson, and I'm one of the priests from Sunderland Minster, which is the big church just behind. I've come down to show some solidarity with the real people of Sunderland, everybody, different colours, different religions, different beliefs, to express that when the real people of Sunderland come out on the streets, this is what it looks like. There's nothing to be frightened of, and people are sharing water and food and stories. I heard from my colleague who was present last night that at one time there were thugs who were trying to break up the gravestones in our churchyard to use to throw at things, to be violent with, to cause damage. We've got this car behind, that's indicative of the level of violence that was planned. My colleague and his friends locked the church gates so that they couldn't do that. Part of me thinks the best of luck of trying to lift a gravestone. I might say it's indicative of the level of intelligence of the people who have perpetrated this violence in our city, a lot of whom didn't come from our city. And I know I've already said it, but this is what matters. This is the real people of Sunderland.
There's nothing really much more evil that I could think of than dismantling someone's grave for any reason, but then to throw that at police and stuff like that is beyond words to me.
It is. It's sacrilegious, isn't it? I mean, I know not everybody here will be people of faith, and that's fine. But just the weaponising of a tragedy to excuse racist and thuggish behaviour on the streets of Sunderland. And it was apparent from the videos that a lot of the people they weren't from Sunderland. This was an orchestrated...
We've heard that from a lot of people,
Yeah, this was an orchestrated thing. It was never going... I don't like to be cynical, but it was never going to be peaceful. It was orchestrated to cause bother and to cause violence. And I would just say, to the people of Sunderland, is that the way you want our city to be presented? I mean, you've seen all the people here. I've walked through Sunderland and seen dozens, if not hundreds, of people wanting to clean up, wanting to turn up. And so Sunderland Minster, we have a prayer vigil at 4:00, and anyone is welcome to come and just express their worries, express their support and hope. And tomorrow, I don't have the time yet, but we're having a prayer walk which will cover the city centre and the mosque. And I would just like to say, we've all prayed protection over our Muslim brothers and sisters when the mosque was attacked last night, and it's an absolute joy to share this space with them, and to talk to the imam and talk to the members of the different communities.
What would be your message as well? Obviously from a religious background as well, there seems to be a lot of hate out there and stuff, and wanting to divide people and stuff like that, especially religion and stuff like that, where it seems to be Islamic phobic and stuff like that. What would be your kind of message to people that are divided and kind of don't really want community together, stuff as it sounds?
I think there's a lot of fear in the country, and I understand. We live in a European country where we have hungry children and homelessness. What I would say is, check out who are you blaming. When you read stuff on social media, and that's the thing, check your facts out. So the right wing have kind of deliberately and viciously put out a target of misinformation. They've weaponised the tragedy of the terrible, terrible things that happened in Southport and stoked Islamophobia. And I would say it's a responsibility, everybody in Sunderland, everybody in the country, is before you share something, before you say something, check the facts. Check the facts and think about what's good for the community. Do the work, and realise that what you see on the screens and the drama, that's not the community in Sunderland, that's not the people of Sunderland. This is the community of Sunderland turning out and just getting on with trying to live a peaceful existence together.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much.